Hello from Deals Estate Sales. I know it's been quite a while since we made a video. We've been, doing things over the past year. It's been an interesting year, but we've been kept busy. We have sales galore, working on 3 right now, soon to be 4. Our next sale coming up will be in Anna, Texas. And you can visit our website. There should be a link to it in our bio here on YouTube. It's www.deals, plural, dealsestatesales.net. Everything that you do see is not for sale online. We do not ship items, unfortunately. Everything is sold in person. Having said that, we hope that we have a lot of visitors that come in from out of state, believe it or not, if there's something that they really want. Sometimes that could be vintage toys, jewelry. I mean, we have people come from Florida, New York, Arkansas, of course, Oklahoma. We're on the border. And today we are normally we live in Texas. We have a lot of Texas sales, but we also do a lot of Oklahoma sales. And that's where we are today, to start, putting out more content and keeping you guys entertained. You like the jewelry that I did. Had another sale with a lot of jewelry. I just wasn't, you got to be in the right, it's a lot of work to do these videos, and you have to have the energy. And, honestly, I didn't have the energy to do it. And hopefully I can do that now. But this is a room, I'm just going to take you around, that is in progress, okay? And this is in Durant, Oklahoma. I'm not going to spend too much time in this room. I have other videos that I've made previous, but I wanted to make an introduction. This is in Durant, Oklahoma. The date has not been set yet. I will put that on our Facebook page and our Facebook, Instagram. I have to start doing that again. Kind of let that go slack. Anyway, I will start that up, and the date is set, but I don't want to throw the date out there because you might say, wow, that's a long way off. But sometimes that's what we do. We give a far out date, and then we end up moving it up, 3 to 4 weeks, which is how we can handle multiple sales at once. So let me just take it around. Here's the kitchen. Sorry to be standing in one spot for so long. A lot of vintage here. Got a lot of cabinets up there that we have not pulled anything out of because they'll be in part 2 of the sale. So this is coming up, part 1. We have a lot of goodies here. The house is packed. It is not finished. This is what you see. I don't even want to go in there. That's one of the bathrooms, believe it or not. It's a storage unit in there. We have hundreds of toy items in the sale that date from the mid to early 90s, before my kids were born, and my kids are 25 and they're 26 and 27 almost. So this is from before they were born all the way to the 1970s. And I know that because some of it's dated, but however, I see things in here that my brother had. So I know that they are pretty old. They're from the 70s. A lot, especially the Spider-Man. I mean, here's Spock. Spider-Man, to show you one that I know most 99% that my brother had this Spider-Man that would hang. Anyway, enough of that. Got a lot of cool hankies, got some Roseville. So I hope you enjoy the other videos that I'm going to link to this one. As we finish areas and start areas, I will show you more stuff. So enjoy the videos. They will be works in progress, and we hope to see you again. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, family who enjoy estate sales and old homes. This is a 1920s home. It's really interesting, and we're having a lot of fun. So thanks for now. Hello, Deals Estate Sales here in the 1920s old house in old Durant, part of the old part of Durant, Oklahoma. These are bottles that we pulled down from the shelving that goes around the laundry room. There are some really cool old mason jars mixed in here with the newer ones. Some of the balls I'll have to check, all jars I'll have to check out. That's some green bottles here. This room was a functioning laundry room. They did a little bit of collecting, but like I said, I'm not 1920. Up in the attic of this house, we discovered that it's packed. I talked Robert into looking up there. Of course, he didn't want to, but what we discovered was another house upstairs. And, you know, there's a tiny kitchen here. We've got cabinets that run along the top that are full. We don't have anywhere to put anything. So that will be part of part 2. There is Pyrex up there, by the way, for you Pyrex collectors, but it's not coming down in the first sale. So we have this Hoosier cabinet. It is full of stuff, old spice containers. Here we have some jadeite mugs full of, what is that? Part of a lamp, a plastic Easter egg. See, that what we're dealing with here is you know, junk on top of, what is this, wooden pieces of stuff and screws, and that's actually blue, kind of like jadeite, but we've got the melty blue melt glass. So this is where you would put the whatever you were going to put in there, cornmeal, I guess flour or whatever. And here inside we have spice jars, old bowl, old crockery. We see this flowered pattern quite a bit, probably Fire King or that glass bake, not Pyrex. So there's stuff up here as well. What I thought was interesting, and you always, you know, people lived here as well as collected things or whatever, bought things or things that were here. And then you've got some plum jelly from 2009. So it's a real glamorous job, you know, but somebody's got to do it. And I love it. Keeps my mind busy. You know, that's what we do. We go through stuff. We find treasures. We find collectibles. We find the stuff that people sell online and they make a living. We find stuff that go into antique stores. We have toys for toy collectors. This cedar closet thing here is full of clothes, but it was also, the bottom of the clothes, it was full of toys. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and such. Neat old fan. I'm using the phone to see what's up here. Some old irons. And we have things on the walls. We have old saws and kitchen utensils, and I thought there was something interesting over here. It's one of those, I don't know if I can't make it sound right. What are these things? A mouth harp or some, I forgot what they call them. But that's an old-timey musical instrument there that you would use in your mouth. Here's some, this is for a well, for checking the water, horse things. I knew what that was, but I don't remember now. Butter boxes. So this is my job today, is to finish this little room. We've got a cobbler shoe thing, and, you know, the plastic chicken from who knows where, Walmart probably. And here we have ironing boards and ancient mop holders. So, got a full day. Maybe I can get out of this room today, we'll see. And a slop bucket, enamel. See you later. Maybe I didn't say see you later yet. See you later. Hello again from Deals Estate Sales. What you have there, Robert?
Little tin. It's got
Let me see in the light.
plumbers, washers in it.
Plumbers, washers, and you said you think they're original?
Yeah, I think it's original from the bottom.
Okay. Interesting. Hold on. Let me try to do this one-handed before they go everywhere. Look at that last name, Saxalio. Interesting. Guess that's a French last name, Saxalio. All kinds of old stuff in here. This is just one of the little areas of the building. I'm gonna stick this over here. Where do you want this? Got some ladders. Old Samsonite chairs. 1966, Oklahoma. There's just a variety. Here you go. What's in here? Some cool things. Old drawer. Tools. He's starting to bag up tools. Y'all know how he does his tools. Oh, there's a can of pork and beans.
Look at that
Gosh.
box up there, high explosive
That
box.
brings back bad memories. What are we looking for?
That box in front of you.
Of all the knobs? Oh, I see. High explosive, dangerous, equitable powder
That
manufacturer.
describes you.
What are these things? Clamps?
Yeah, some are older clamps as well. I don't know how old they are, but they're old.
STP oil and pork and beans. And that takes me back to Virginia, 1975. All right. Oh, that's cool. I like that old bird feeder thing.
Yeah, cool.
We've got lots of saws. Black Widow model. That's old tools. I used to have, in fact, I still have it, a dune buggy, a Tonka, except this one is really little and mine is like a lot bigger. Still have that childhood toy. Here's an old Flower Power lunchbox. Does it have the thermos in it?
I think it might, yes. I think. I don't remember. No?
No, there's a bunch of
Something
stuff
else
in
it,
here.
huh? Some other obscure.
Auto diary.
Huh.
Nothing in it. There you go, like a 1960s lamp made into some kind of interesting table. There's a nice, is Hendricks a city or is it a street?
Hendricks is a city, yeah.
City in Oklahoma, I assume. Hendricks.
Well, it could be Texas. We're really close to Texas.
Could be Texas. We don't know. We're on the border. Not looking it up. Here's some old milk crates, right?
Yeah. Metal ones, yeah.
Okay. You have lights on back here.
Yeah. Somewhat.
Look at the antique trunks. I mean, you can't really see them. Here, hold on. Is that a little suitcase? Antique trunks. Whole bunch of wood. He was a wood guy. He liked this wood. I guess this is some kind of a saw. And here are the other trunks, which is so dark in here. Y'all need some big screws, because look, there's a whole thing of them. And then here's a barrel full of, I don't know, I forgot what they were. We have a giant bag of those somewhere also. But they're like parts for purses or something. somebody here had bought them wholesale. Like this blue seal bag is all these little things, which came from the Bogart and Hopper wood products. But it said what it was. I thought it said it was for purses. I don't know. I guess not. I think I saw that somewhere. Anyway. Oh my, what is all that stuff down there? Are those sticks?
They're like, I don't know, they're like little dowel rods. I don't know what they're like, they call it. It's trim.
Look, they're everywhere.
I don't know why he would have them.
Why would you have so many?
I don't know.
And hinges.
A lot
He
of
was
stuff.
making something. I don't know what. I mean, do you see anything in here that looks like that?
Yeah.
Here's some old antique wood box. Got the dovetail, and anyway, this is what he's doing today. Not my department. Not my department.
You know, the
What is it?
knife.
Pocket knife?
Yeah, it needs to be cleaned up.
Well, what's that, 10 bucks?
I don't know.
All right,
More than I had 10 minutes ago.
don't need to clean it. No, I don't. This thermos is the one you're talking about. That just,
No, that's
that doesn't go with
there.
it. Okay, bye. Hello, back in the house after visiting Robert. This is one room and it's just full of stuff. And believe it or not, it's partially set up. I know you can't tell, but there's like a layer of stuff everywhere that, you know, doesn't belong here. Like those doll bodies or whatever. We do have some neat magazines. Found a stack of them. This is the Country Gentleman. Probably from the 40s. This is Progressive Farmer, 1948. Let's see. It's kind of interesting. Farming magazines, like this one is the Farmer Stockman, and it's edited to help rural families grow better crops, improve their livestock, enjoy modern equipment. Well, that's from 1954. And just a lot of old ads, and you know, there's some Chesterfield cigarettes, Lifebuoy soap. I remember that this one, and the first couple of, well, there's some tires, Goodrich, but this one, of course, they have old, oh, that's not it. Let's see if I can find it. Well, there's a Ford tractor ad. Anyway, there's some old quilts in here. There is a lot of furniture. There's a trunk full of stuff that we haven't looked through yet because we don't have anywhere to put that stuff. And here's some little people, all different nations of the world. Some Eskimos. Yeah, all kinds of people. And let's see. This room is one that I was going to finish today. Like, managed to finish the laundry room, which looks really good. And there's a bathroom off that laundry room as well, which I did. Here's some uranium glass, little pieces that I found. I believe there's more. We have boxes and boxes in another part of this sale that's full of glassware. Cats and bats and things like that. And around the world with my red balloon. Coco's candy shop. And you know, there's stuff here and there. A lot of her stuff in here, newer stuff. Some toys I need to clean up. There's the Snoopy and the Cabbage Patch. The Snoopy ice cream, no, I'm sorry, not ice cream. Snow cone maker. Yeah, I remember one of my cousins had this, and there's the snowman and the Woodstock syrup holder, I believe. I never had that, but somebody I know had it. This is the closet that I'm almost finished. Robert brought all the stuff down from these shelves. A lot of it was older toys and a lot of glassware. Yeah. So what I like about this house is all of the, underneath all of this paneling and this green 70s, or I don't know, early 80s, 70s carpet. It's all original. The house is original. The siding on, you know, he tried, the man that lived here did some updating, but, you know, it was like amateur-ish. And we went in the attic and you could actually see the original house line. So he added that room on in the attic, the side of the house. The roof is in there. It was kind of interesting. All the rooms have the original 5-panel doors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little additions like this 80s lovely coat rack. But all the doors have the original glass knobs, all the original hardware. They could be stripped, they could be... This house will probably go on the market as soon as after 2 sales, we'll probably, hopefully empty most of it. This closet, not my favorite spot in the house, I have to be honest. You can see this 1970s, very popular kitchen flooring. There's the original wood, whoops, I just broke this, the lovely linoleum or whatever it is. There's the original wood floors. This room, I don't know what it was originally. There's some of his handicraft with the shelving. You can see the original wooden roof of the ceiling of what the attic is above it, and I see Robert's planning on walking on that, and some places don't look very secure, so hopefully he doesn't come through this ceiling at a later date. What's also kind of cool is that this house has the original walls in here, and it's like the wider, like, no, well, I don't know how wide the shiplap is. It's wider wood that's under this wallpaper, so that leads me to believe, with my not so limited, but my knowledge of things, that this is the original wallpaper. Coming off everywhere, can't be saved. You know, love to, and you know, this wallpaper, honestly, is not really all that exciting as some of the wallpaper was back in the day. I love old wallpaper. This wallpaper, you know, not exciting. Unfortunately for me, working in this closet, there's a patch of some kind hanging down. Looks like oilcloth. There's all kinds of things in here that love to eat wallpaper. So use your imagination. The clothes, mostly in this house, I would say they're 1990 and maybe older, not really. You know, I know the youngsters, when I say youngsters, the 20-somes, they come through these sales and they make a complete wardrobe out of grandma's clothes. And seriously, they love this stuff. Yeah, who, you know, you never know. Somebody's going to buy everything. I mean, they're wearing the grandma's Easter Bunny t-shirts and all this stuff with the doohickeys on it, the lovely shiny things, embellishments, and so I just have to get that out of here. Anyway, look, see the back wall, all the wallpaper is mostly just been chowed down on for somebody, something. Anyway, let's take a look at this door. Look at that beauty. And to finish up today's video, I wanted to go back to the laundry room now that I've finished. Not to say we might be adding things to it. So this is, well, I know that we're going to add a shelf for all the pots and pans that you'll see in the corner. But let's just start over here. Lots of tools. And I think that's an old-fashioned can opener of some kind. I've not seen that one before. Perhaps that's what it is. Washboards. We have enamel pans. This is neat. It's TP Sweet Feed, Durant Milling Company, Durant, Oklahoma. So it's the actual feed sack with the label on it, which how often do you see that? Not very often. We've got a pocket ledger, weights, and that looks like, I don't really know what that is. Maybe something to hang the weights from, and I see it's got measure numbers on it, so it probably is. Here's the Hoosier cabinet. And well, this is a neat pan. I think I'm gonna have to move it because it's gonna be behind the door. But here's an old bonnet, and we have old advertising and jadeite and blue melt glass and all kinds of ice picks and grinders and a lot of spice. That's full of old recipes back there. We have the bowls. Let me see who this is, if I can get to it. Hold on, whoops. Let's see. Can you all see that? Is it Fire King? It's Fire King. Yeah, that's what I saw. I thought it was Fire King or Glass Bake. Definitely not Pyrex. Seen this pattern before. We have the old milk glass spice jars, a nice USA bowl, cedar chest. Oh, and by the way, this cabinet, Hoosier cabinet, the bin is there, the grinder is there, and the bottom drawer. There's inside with the shelving. Inside also has the bread. Keep it safe in there from who knows what critters, I guess. Enamel pans. We have 3 fans. Here's all the same stuff that I showed you earlier on the walls. This is a working freezer. Now these are all the pots and pans that are going to go on a shelf. That's why that's there. So I cleaned all this up, and you see that's all nice and neat now. This is one of our tables that we'll use somewhere else. Top of the refrigerator and the cabinet has been gone through and cleaned. I found a nice crock down here. Here's some stuff. I made a big basket of spices, and you know, these don't look that old, but to some people they are, because you know, this is from when we were kids, us 50 plus people. 39 cents for some ginger. What can you get for 39 cents? These are the metal ones. So these are the older ones. We have a butter churn from Marshall Pottery. This is kind of neat, a surf detergent. It's still full. We see that so often. Surf, and it's got a pair and a spare set of 3 finest quality Canon nylons. We have irons. We have this base to some kind of feeder, I'm going to say. I don't know if it's water. What else? What do y'all know? I didn't look it up. I haven't seen one like this. They used to make things out of glass for the yard too. So is it a chicken water? Is it a base for birds? I don't know. There's some tins. And let's back up and get a nice view of this cabinet. It is lovely. We have them, you know, every now and then. And the closet I showed you earlier. Some things have been added, like those enamel wash bowls. And there's a really nice cake pan. Travel cake pan to take to the church supper or the buffet dinner. And here's the Avon bottles and the boxes. My dad had every Avon bottle car made and had them in the living room displayed. Try to explain that one to your friends. Yeah, it's great. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed our videos all put together, and we will see you again soon.